What's up, world? Raging Redneck coming at you again in the beautiful back hills of western Pennsylvania. Now, today I got a project going on. I'm outside. I can't sleep because these assholes decided to trim the trees right next to my fucking house right as I'm getting home from work and getting ready to go to bed. So I guess now's as good a time as any to do this. I took my truck, got to get it inspected here in the state of Pennsylvania. One of the few big downfalls to it. One of the things that proves that all government is controlled by the communists is the state inspection. And they kicked it back for this right here. I'm not going to be able to see this, but you see this turn signal right here? How it looks kind of black, discolored? Yeah, they failed it for that, you know, like, oh, well, it makes it hard to see the turn signal. You know, it's nobody's fucking business where I'm going to begin with. Well, anyways, though, what I decided to do was I could pick up a set of these headlight conversion kits here, this these like Harley looking lights, I guess they're called, and they're pretty cool looking, I guess. I could pick them up for about $20 more than I could buy that one piece. So I went ahead and I did the driver's side. I know you can see that. That looks pretty sweet, I guess. You know, I guess if I was like 18 or something, I'd be more excited about it. You know, I'd be like, be all horned up as like a rabbit in spring, like, oh my god, look at the fucking light, you know. Yeah, whatever, it looks good, I guess. So now I did that side so I could tell you how to do the other side. I didn't videotape me doing the first side because I didn't want to see you have you see me just motherfucking my truck all morning as I'm working on it. First things first, the things that you're going to need to do this. I don't like advertising for other people, but I got this Milwaukee fuel impact driver. This thing is ultra sweet. I use that all the time. They say like die grinder or hacksaw or whatever to do this. You're nuts. If you try to do this with a hacksaw, send me a video of you doing it because it will be hysterical. I got this little guy right here. This is a Milwaukee Hacksaw. It's pretty sweet. We use this mainly for working on things like clubhouses and carving pumpkins. It works really good for carving pumpkins. But yeah, you're definitely going to need one of these. Vice grips. Always got to have a pair of vice grips. You go through about, I don't know, half a cup of coffee, 3 cigarettes per side. 1/4-inch drive ratchet I got here. I guess I use that. This is all the shit you're gonna end up with that's got to go right in the trash. We got to do some hacking here. Well, I guess first step is you got to get the grill out. Okay. If you never pull out a Super Duty grill, it's like the easiest thing in the world that you can do. It's pull these screws out that go here, 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 and here. And then there's just these little clip guys down in here, and it just fucking pops out. If they're old and rusted like mine are, because the truck's lived in the north its whole life, you got to kind of reach under there and coach it out with a fucking pry bar. But first thing that we got to do to get this out is, you can be able to see it, there's 2 screws down under in here. You fucking see it. Down inside of there, there's 2 fucking screws. We got to get those out. That's gonna be our first thing, and then we'll get this out. Okay, so I got both the screws out. I dropped one, bounced off the bumper, landed on the lawn. I can't find it, which will give me the opportunity to give you another video later on how to plug a mud tire. All right, when you get this out, get this guy, just kind of, I pop these bulbs out. Yeah, all right, I guess there's some water in there. Yeah, fuck that guy. All right, got that, got this. Nope, you can't see that, can you? There you go. You fucking pop that thing out. And fuck him, it still worked. Throw it over there in a pile. All right. Now the next thing that we got to do is we look down in here. Them little clips. There's one right there. There's one right down in there. We got to pop those out, and then there's an adjuster. You might not be able to fucking see that. Way down inside of there. What you got to do is back that bitch off all the way, and then the headlight, the actual headlight itself will come out. These right here are them clips I was talking about. Go down in there, get our adjuster out. Oops, wrong way. she goes. Okay. Unplug the headlight. And there we go, another part for the pile. I got some Super Duty parts here for sale, if anybody's interested. Well hydrated. All right, now I gotta get all this crap out of the way. We gotta unplug all these bulbs. Could be a pain in the dick to do. Hang on a second. Okay, so now they gave me these instructions here, and it tells me, okay, it tells me that any area that you see colored in red, you need to remove. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's total bullshit. You pretty much need to cut all of this out. All of that down in there. All this, and then cut that little tabulate guy off, that thing right there. Okay, like this. This has gotta fucking go, this has gotta go. The only thing that we really gotta keep intact is this down in here, this over in here, this up here, and this here. And while this isn't really a structural support, you really don't want to hack off, I guess, more than fucking necessary. But, man, I'm not good this is going to work, doing a video of this, but maybe. Okay. Spoiler alert, if you had to watch an ad before this, that means I fucked up trying to cut this with one hand with a Sawzall, and I fucked up my truck, and you're going to have to pay for it. So let's give it a shot here and see what the fuck we got. Right now, I'm trying to remember where the fuck I cut it on the other side, because it told me I didn't have to cut this, but I really did. So we're just going to get in there, and let's just cut some shit, right? I wanted it to go the other way. I'm hacking the fuck out of my truck. Okay. Careful, make sure. Oh yeah, by the way, double check, make sure there ain't nothing back there, because you really don't want to, you know, fuck it up worse than you gotta. There is also that metal dealie down in there you don't want to fucking smack with your Sawzall blade, because that kind of makes a big fucking mess. It also hurts like a bitch. Okay. I was looking at the fucking camera instead of where the fucking You guys seasick yet? Let's get the fuck back down in there where we fucking belong. Yeah, fuck. Get back in there. I'm gonna need 2 hands for it. Hang on a second. Alright, we're getting this fucking done here. Alright, that's fucking. I get some more hacking done here. Let's see if I fucking come on up in here. I think it was. Okay. It's easier to go from this away. Yeah, that's okay. Very good fucking idea. Get that out of the way. And cool, I just dropped something. Find that later. Over there. And now we gotta go down and head over yonder. Holy fuck. Almost killed the phone on that one. Okay. And we come in here. Try not to chop that wire. It's kind of important. You're going to need that a little later. Let's get that the fuck out of the way. I can't get hurt, man. I'm not really in a place to get it not hurt. Fucking jammer down in there. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. I'll come in here. I'm gonna cut this off. Let me have fun with it. There we go. Yeah, see? That's fucking fine. Okay, we just gotta get that fucking thing out of there. Cut. It should pop out of there. Maybe. Yeah, step in, bitch. There it goes. All right, that's about what you got to do. Something like that. Now they tell you, more Super Duty parts for sale. Now they tell you that that's more than what you need to do, or blah, you know, whatever. Is cut them little circles out, and as I showed you, they're full of shit. The other thing I noticed that you got to do is, you see this corner right here? You got to kind of notch it a little more, make it more exaggerated. Oh, that's kind of big in it. Ah, fuck you. There we go. I think that was about what I did on the other side. More parts. I think I had to cut that fucking thing off too. Whatever, it ain't doing nothing anyway. Get her in there. Good fuck. There we go. Okay. There you go. Hacksaw on that motherfucker. And I think this corner right here, if I remember right, on the other side, I mean, that was like fucking 15 minutes ago, so I don't really remember. Yeah, you bitch. Okay. Now that'll come in there. That'll come in here first. Something right around in there, I fucking think it was. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see, where the fuck did I put that other headlight? Hope they sent me two. There it is. Okay. Got the other one right here. All shiny and nice. Now, I didn't plug it in or not, bullshit, but you want to give it a test fit. This thing right here, if you ain't too partial to this, rip this motherfucker right out of there. I don't even know what the fuck it's supposed to do, but it can't be that important because it just gets in my fucking way and aggravates me. And just kind of rip her out like that. More parts. Now, this kit, this is kind of fucked up. This kit puts these little bullshit clips down here, right? Now, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but there's already clips right there. And it tells you that, that hole and that hole go into that hole and that hole. But it tells you that you have to buy clips like these to go into those holes. Well, I already have clips down there, so I don't need more clips down there. So now you got like two options. You can pull those clips off of a new headlight and clip them up there on that support deal list. Or you can take all the clips off, throw them in the garbage, and I guess just blast them home with sheet metal screws, which is not how the other side is held together. All right, so now we're gonna test fit it. All right, I got it jammed in there. Now what we wanna check is this gap in here. We don't want that looking like shit. This gap down in here, which again, we don't want it looking like shit. And then a big thing you gotta do, that I didn't do on the other side and had to pull back apart and re-fucking do, is you wanna step back and make sure that the lines on the headlights are fucking straight. All right, so now, come back over here. I wanted to show you this. Again, remember the instructions, they show you the little circle. In fact, I was over here, if I can notice this. This is exactly what they tell you have to cut out, all right? This is what I cut out of this side. the side I'm showing you. But something else I gotta show you on this shit. If you look, yeah, right now I'm gonna be able to see that. Down in here maybe? It still fucking hits right down in there. So what I gotta do, I'm gonna get this fucking thing out without breaking it, is I gotta do some more hacking on this right down in here. Now I'm thinking about it, I think I came down off of this hole and I hacked her down over in here somehow. All right, hang on, let me get this off. Okay, now you can see where I hacked it. It's beautiful, you know, no fucking butcher jobs here or nothing like that. Now, forgot to show you this. I did hack this little nebula off while I was right here. This is another thing. You gotta cut this fucking thing right here too, because it just don't fucking fit. Hang on a second here, let me see. I know you wanna fucking see what I'm doing. Do one-handed. There we go. Look at that. It's like they would at any professional repair facility. Okay. I'm gonna get that fucking light. Let's see if it fits now. Right there. Kind of like that. Now what the fuck is wrong with this fucking thing? Well, we're hitting someplace. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Oh, little fucking straggler there. Yeah, that's kind of cocky. Don't be shy. Wow, that's fucking thick. Okay, now let's try it. Yeah, give her the old chest fit. Hang on. Yeah, there, fucking go. Look at that. See now, it's in there. But you see where I hacked that piece off that didn't tell you had to hack it off? It's still fucking hitting. Back to the Sawzall. Okay, so we finally got our headlight fitting. Now, I don't know if it's just because, you know, this is a 15-year-old truck, or if it's because I've murdered like 9 deer with it or whatever, but I did have to cut this side more. This right here, I'm not fucking way. This right here, I actually had to notch. You know what I mean? I had to shelf it almost, I guess you could call it. And I take a little bit more off up in here. This little piece right up in here had to come out too. But now it fits. Now you need a little adapter guy because to change over the headlights. This is always a good idea to write down the headlight number now if you do not have a good memory, because when they blow, you're gonna fucking need one. All right? Hang on a second now, let me get all this shit plugged in. Now this is always a really good step to take. Is always make sure that all the fucking bulbs work before you install it. Did I turn signal on? Oh, here, clicking. Yeah, it's clicking. All right. Well, let's go take a gander. Oh yeah, this side fucking works. Where the fuck are your headlights on? Let's not turn the switch all the way. Hang on, whoa, fucking way back over here. Yeah, there's a problem. Turn the headlight switch on and maybe the fucking headlights will turn on. Yeah, that's fucking cool, huh? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fucking side guy ain't fucking working. Now comes the part where I start motherfucking. Not only have the tree dicks moved closer, I don't hear a chipper running. I don't hear a chainsaw running. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing besides sitting there pissing me off. But I pulled this little socket out. For the record here, I find it a lot easier to pull the sockets out, plug them in, and then screw them back in. Now this one, I didn't actually do it to, I just plugged it in. But I want you to take a look down inside of there. You see them pins? They're all jacked to fuck. So the light bulb ain't making no contact. Stick the bulb in there. And get in there. Back in your little fucked up hole. Okay? Nothing. Jiggle her around. Ah, the fucking light bulb lights. Ah. Now let me straighten those out. Some dickhead at quality control missed it. Okay, well, they work. it don't look too bad. The final thing is put the grill back in, obviously. Check your alignments. Here, I'm here, and here. Check them here and on the other side. And then check them to the hood. Big hint, don't be a total just moron and slam your hood, because it might not clear and you might break your brand new fucking headlights. I didn't do that. I thought ahead. Just kind of shove it down real good and make sure that you got some clearance in there. And that's it. I guess I'm not incognito or nothing, because you people don't know what my truck will look like now. So much for hiding. Well, there you go. I don't know why you guys like watching me work on my truck so much, but there you go. Now you learned something. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a shit. Tell your mom, you know, if she's hot or whatever. Keep your children and your guns close. Save the hate mail, because I don't give a fuck.